The world is about to end, but the people who discover it are arrested, mocked, and laughed at. Late at night at the Subaru telescope in Hawaii, Kate Dibiasky runs a routine scan of the sky. She expects nothing. Then she sees it, a faint blur where nothing should be. She checks another frame, then another. It's moving. This isn't a supernova, it's a comet, and it's huge. By morning, the observatory beams with excitement. Kate's advisor, Randall Mindy, joins the team. Music plays, beers crack open. This is the discovery every scientist dreams of. Randall traces its origin to the Oort cloud, and for a moment, it feels like a win. Then someone asks the question that changes everything. How do we find its speed and path? Randall runs the numbers. The room goes quiet as the math locks in. Zero margin, direct impact. Randall freezes, and Kate watches the truth hit his face. When the others look to him for comfort, he lies, smiling before sending them home. Kate stays. She already knows. The comet is flying straight toward Earth. By morning, NASA is alerted. Dr. Jocelyn Calder checks the data and immediately calls Dr. Teddy Oglethorpe from Planetary Defense.
What are the most updated estimates on its trajectory?
The size is confirmed, 5 to 10 kilometers wide. Time left, 6 months, 14 days.
A direct hit of Earth in 6 months and 14 days.
An event that can wipe out life. Kate feels sick, while Randall searches for hope that isn't there. Protocol takes over. No alerts, no headlines. The president must hear it first. Within hours, they're flown to Washington. At the White House, they wait and wait. The president walks by without a word. Birthdays are celebrated. The meeting is delayed, then canceled. They're dismissed like a nuisance. The world scrolls past its own ending. That night, Kate sits in a cheap motel. The news talks about politics, not extinction. The next day, they finally enter the Oval Office. President Janie Orlean listens with half her focus. Her son Jason jokes about the images. 99% certainty becomes not 100. Math turns into politics. With elections weeks away, the decision is simple. They wait. Outside, Kate breaks. Oglethorpe says what no one wants to hear. If the White House won't act, the world has to know. Soon, Kate and Randall are live on television. No script, no rehearsal. Kate explains the discovery, then says it plainly. The planet is going to die. The hosts laugh, joke, and ask how big the comet is. Kate snaps. She shouts the truth into a room built to avoid it and storms off set.
We're trying to tell you that the entire planet is about to be destroyed.
The studio laughs anyway. Kate becomes the problem, Randall becomes the star. At the Herald, the numbers tell the story. Traffic explodes, clips go viral, but not for the science. Kate turns into a meme, called crazy, mocked, and ignored. Alone, she quietly states the countdown. Her phone buzzes. A tabloid tears her apart. The name on the article stops her cold. It's her own boyfriend. Then another scandal breaks. President Orlean is accused of sending explicit photos to a Supreme Court nominee. Cable news goes non-stop. The administration starts bleeding. Randall's online fame explodes as he debates people who believe strange ideas. His followers grow, so does the distance from his family. Then the government moves. FBI agents arrest Kate, Randall, and Teddy at the same time. Treated like threats, they're dragged back to the White House. This time, Orlean admits the truth. Other scientists confirm the comet. With her presidency at risk, she suddenly needs a crisis. Kate says it out loud. The comet only matters now because the scandal costs votes. The president doesn't deny it. Behind closed doors, a response is planned for show. A nuclear mission will destroy the comet. Human pilots are added for appearances, and Benedict Drask is chosen. The scientists are ordered to sell the plan. Loyalty is expected. 2 nights later, President Orlean addresses the world from a battleship. Fear spreads, and so does excitement. The comet turns into content. Randall's transformation is complete when he appears on a children's show, smiling as he promises everything will be fine. The world believes help is coming. The lie is complete. Morning shows crown him America's scientist. Off camera, he starts an affair with TV host Brie Avanti, selling comfort instead of truth. Kate and Teddy disappear from the narrative as the media brands them unstable and untrustworthy. Launch day arrives. Benedict Drask stands fully suited, ready to fly. Cameras roll. Millions watch from homes and streets, hoping this ends well. Just before liftoff, Peter Isherwell walks into mission control, but it really doesn't matter. Drask's ship launches. Cheers break out across the world, but then everything stops as every screen shows the ship turning around. It's coming back, and celebration collapses into confusion. An emergency cabinet meeting is called. The president, Isherwell, and top officials gather. Randall joins them as the new White House chief science advisor. Inside the room, another truth lands. The comet isn't just a threat, it's a prize, packed with rare minerals worth trillions. Isherwell presents a new plan. His drones will break the comet apart and harvest its riches instead of destroying it. He promises control, precision, and safety. The room applauds. The president agrees. Kate and Dr. Oglethorpe walk out. This isn't science, but pure madness. That night, Kate, Randall, and Teddy drink in an abandoned Burger King parking lot. People nearby share strange ideas and beg to know what is happening. Kate shuts it down with one truth. They're not geniuses. They're just stupid, with power. Chaos follows. Outside a restaurant, windows shatter, cars burn, police clash with looters, and people scream for answers. Kate is grabbed, hooded, and shoved into a black sedan. As it pulls away, Randall apologizes, and in the end, fame mattered more than the truth. The White House orders Kate erased off the grid. She's charged with security violations. The deal is simple: disappear or go to prison. Kate signs. She moves back home. Her parents support the Comet for the jobs. Kate is too tired to fight. Randall becomes the face of comfort. A Bash commercial airs nationwide. Worried parents call a hotline. Randall reassures them softly. The lie is now profitable. Off camera, Randall's life collapses. Reporters catch him with Brie Avante. His wife, June, confronts him, dumping panic pills, depression pills, and heart medicine onto the floor. Then she leaves. At Kennedy Space Center, the drones near launch. Randall finally challenges Isherwell. The math doesn't work. There's no room for mistakes. Isherwell shuts him down. Calmly, he explains he knows everything about Randall, his health, his fears, even how he'll die. You're going to die alone, Isherwell said. 2 days later, Randall returns to the Daily Rip. He tries to smile, but he can't. He breaks and then tells the truth.
The President of the United States is f***ing lying!
The mission is flawed, and profit replaced certainty. Above them, the comet keeps coming. The show cuts him off. Minutes later, Randall is hooded, arrested, and erased. Kate lies on a roof with her new friend, Yule. She looks up. She sees it first. The comet is now visible to the naked eye. She calls Randall. They go live together. It's real. It's coming. Just look up. Millions do. Across the world, phones rise to the sky. Protests erupt and cities chant one message. Just look up. Celebrities cash in. Brands exploit it and politicians dodge it. Randall is everywhere now. No longer calm, no longer polite. The mask is gone. But President Orlean doesn't fight back. She responds the only way she knows how. She launches the opposing group. Don't Look Up, rallies, chants, and rage. Two realities split the country.
Look up! Don't look up!
At a massive concert, Randall and Kate stop holding back. The battle is now between science versus profit, reality versus denial. The world ignites, protests turn violent, and governments collapse. Russia, China, and India launch their own missions to push the comet away, but they all fail. At a massive Don't Look Up rally, the chanting grows louder until someone looks up. The sky is glowing. The comet fills the horizon. Panic explodes, bottles fly, and the stage collapses. Randall, Kate, and Yule drive through empty highways back to Michigan. No traffic, no noise. Everyone else is watching history while they're buying groceries. At last, Randall goes home. He reconnects with his family. But while life feels quiet for them, the world pauses elsewhere. All eyes turn to the BASH launch. At Bash Mission Control, President Orlean announces a new era of prosperity. The BEAD drones launch. Almost instantly, explosions ripple across the screens. In space, more drones fail. The comet doesn't break apart. Orlean and Isherwell quietly leave the room. The news confirms it. The mission failed. From a private escape ship, Orlean calls Randall. There's room for him and one other, but he refuses. At the dinner table, Randall, his family, Kate, Yule, and Dr. Oglethorpe hold hands. No politics, no arguments, just gratitude. They keep talking about pie, coffee, small things that suddenly matter most. Kate says the truth. They tried. Yule offers a quiet prayer. The comet enters the atmosphere. The sky tears open. Strong waves race across the planet, and houses begin to shake. Then everything collapses. Earth is destroyed. One bashed ship escapes. The VIPs wake up on a new planet. They argue immediately about power, money, and control. President Orlean approaches a strange creature, which kills her instantly. Back on Earth's ruins, ash falls from the sky. Jason Orlean crawls from the rubble, dusty and alone. He screams for his mother, but no one answers. Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more incredible movie recaps.